At least 14 people have been killed in an attack on a Shia shrine in the Afghan capital. A gunman dressed in a police uniform opened fire on worshippers at the Saki shrine in Kabul. Dozens of people are injured. Witnesses reported an explosion followed by gunfire. Well, earlier Taliban fighters took control of the Gormak district in Farah province. The security forces retreated after heavy gun battles. In a statement, the Taliban said it killed several soldiers and seized weapons. Let's get more on all of this from Al Jazeera's Qais Azimy, who's live for us in Kabul. Just initially, tell us more about that incident in Kabul itself.
Well, what we know, Laura, that a suicide bomber wearing police uniform and a suicide vest tried to enter the shrine. He has reached the last security search, and then he had a pistol. He opened fire on the guard and a policeman guarding the shrine, and he killed the policeman and took his AK-47. Then he randomly opened fire on anyone inside the shrine. As you said, 14 people killed, more than 30 other injured in that attack. But it is not the first attack on Shia community here in Kabul. In 2011, Shia, the 10th of Muharram, the Shia gathering was attacked by a suicide bomber, which killed 70 people. And just over less than 3 months ago, on July 23rd this year, a Shia demonstration rally was targeted by two suicide bombers, which killed 97 people on that attack. That last attack was claimed responsibility by ISIL in Afghanistan.
And Qais, in the meantime, the security forces under pressure from the Taliban in various places around the country.
I talked with a very senior Afghan security official. He was describing today as one of the worst days for Afghan security forces around the country. Yes, it is very fragile security situation around the country. Early this morning, a group of Taliban attacked a district in Farah province, Gormak district in northwest of the country. That district borders with Turkmenistan, and they could manage to take control of district headquarters. We talked with the Farah governor spokesman. He told us the reason that they pull out from district headquarters because Taliban were taking possession in a residential area and to avoid any civilian casualties, so they had to pull out. But we know the first vice president of this country, General Dostum, is on his way to Farah province. He is trying to launch an operation to retake the district from Taliban. He is from that area. He's getting most of his political support from that area, so it's very significant for him. And also it's important for the government of Afghanistan to have control of the border area of the country, especially with the Central Asian countries like Turkmenistan. Now, from other part of the country, from west of the country, we are hearing reports from Farah province that hundreds of Taliban trying to enter the center of Farah province, Farah city. They are battling Afghan security forces in there. Afghan security forces are facing big challenge because it's a big number of Taliban gathered from the other provinces, neighboring Farah province. And also in Helmand, there are currently a heavy fighting near Lashkargah, the capital of that province. Now that's the 9th day since Taliban took control of Kunduz province, in center of Kunduz province in northern Afghanistan. Still, Afghan security forces are having hard time to clear that city center, the capital of the Kunduz province, from Taliban. Thousands of people were displaced from Kunduz city to the neighboring provinces, and they are living under very harsh situation. It's getting cold slowly here. And Afghan security forces also getting heavy casualties in the past 1 week. One Afghan security official from Defense Ministry told us that at least in the last week they had 97 Afghan soldiers killed, and the number of casualties among police and other security forces very high. So it's a big challenge for Afghan security forces and for Afghan government to cope with that high number of casualties that they are facing currently.
Qais Azimy, thank you very much indeed.